The Disappearance of Jessica Nott. A chilling tale of mystery and tragedy. On a sunny April afternoon in 1996, 9-year-old Jessica Nott stepped out of her Orlando suburban home to greet her father returning from the store. Little did anyone know, this would be the last time she was seen alive. What followed was a series of events that seemed ripped from the pages of a detective novel, filled with unexpected twists and heartbreaking revelations. Jessica was a vibrant child, born on June 22, 1986, to loving parents in Orlando, Florida. With an older brother and a younger sister, she was the middle child in a close-knit family. Her father's job as a construction worker often took him away for days, leaving the children in their mother's care. Despite this, Jessica remained a cheerful and active girl, spending her days playing with friends and family and nurturing a deep love for animals. On that fateful day, April 5, 1996, the Nott family was preparing for an Easter visit to Jessica's paternal grandparents. As her father went shopping for holiday supplies and her mother packed for the trip, Jessica returned from school and asked to wait for her dad in the yard. Her mother, feeling secure in their tree-surrounded apartment complex far from the main road, allowed her to go, reminding her to stay within the yard's boundaries. Hours passed, and Jessica's father returned home, confused by his daughter's absence. A frantic search of the complex and questioning of neighbors yielded no results. As darkness fell, the worried parents contacted the police, setting in motion an investigation that would shock the community. The search took an unexpected turn when police received a mysterious phone call. Through heavy background noise, a male voice directed them to a water tower, several kilometers from Jessica's home. There, officers made a gruesome discovery. Jessica's body, partially concealed in a black garbage bag, lay just meters from the road beneath a bridge. As medical examiners began their work, investigators focused on tracing the 911 call. However, their hopes of a quick arrest were dashed when they learned the call came from a gas station payphone less than a kilometer from where Jessica was found. The killer had vanished, leaving behind only a wiped phone and a haunting message. The autopsy revealed Jessica had been strangled, likely by hand, and had eaten a hamburger shortly before her death. This detail, along with the lack of sexual assault evidence, puzzled investigators. They began to suspect someone close to Jessica might be involved, leading them to scrutinize her parents more closely. As the investigation progressed, several intriguing clues emerged. Dog hairs found on Jessica's clothing were identified as belonging to a Shar-Pei breed. Fibers, possibly from car upholstery and carpet, were also discovered. These findings, combined with the remorseful tone of the 911 caller, led detectives to believe the killer was someone Jessica knew and trusted. In a surprising turn, NASA was enlisted to help clean up the 911 call audio. When Jessica's mother heard the enhanced recording, she made a chilling realization. The voice belonged to their neighbor, a man who frequently walked his brown Shar-Pei in the apartment complex. The police quickly identified the man as 35-year-old James Crow. During their questioning of the apartment complex residents, Crow mentioned briefly speaking with the girl while walking his dog. Detectives found no criminal history in his background. Crow lived with his wife, a nurse, and was temporarily unemployed after working as a long-haul truck driver. He spent most of his free time walking his Shar-Pei dog, Pumpkin, around the neighborhood. Realizing that a similar voice and dog breed weren't enough for an arrest, the police obtained a warrant to search Crow's car. They discovered two intriguing clues: a Happy Meal paper bag under the front passenger seat and brand new tires that seemed barely used. The Happy Meal bag raised suspicions given the McDonald's hamburger found in Jessica's stomach and the fact that Crow had no children. investigators learned that Crow had replaced his tires on the day of Jessica's murder, despite the old ones being relatively new. When questioned, Crow claimed he left the old tires at an auto shop. This odd behavior led police to investigate further. At the shop, they found only one of Crow's old tires remaining. Its tread pattern didn't match the one found near Jessica's body, but this didn't rule out Crow as a suspect, since the print could have been left by another vehicle. A search of Crow's apartment yielded another clue: a box of garbage bags matching the size and color of the one found on Jessica's body. While not conclusive evidence, it prompted detectives to explore whether they could prove the bags came from the same roll. In a stroke of investigative ingenuity, they consulted Noel Roberts, a quality control expert from the garbage bag manufacturer. Roberts identified the specific factory where the bags were produced and explained how trace amounts of iron or titanium in the plastic could be used to match batches. Using high-intensity X-rays, experts found that the chemical composition of the bags from Crow's apartment and the crime scene was identical, indicating they were produced on the same day. But the analysis didn't stop there. Roberts revealed that microscopic debris on the manufacturing equipment creates unique patterns of lines on each batch of bags. By comparing these patterns, experts determined that the bags from Crow's apartment and the crime scene were produced within hours of each other. Furthermore, the way the bags were rolled created distinct creases and wrinkles on their edges. This unique fingerprint of folds matched between the bags from Crow's apartment and the one found with Jessica's body. Additional evidence mounted. Fibers from Jessica's clothes matched Crow's carpet and car upholstery, and a voice analysis expert confirmed that Crow's voice matched the 911 callers. Despite the circumstantial nature of the evidence, detectives felt confident enough to arrest Crow. Facing the possibility of the death penalty, Crow's lawyers negotiated a plea deal: 40 years in prison without parole, in exchange for pleading guilty to second-degree murder. Crow accepted the deal in the summer of 1998, 2 years after the murder. While he didn't reveal details of the crime, he claimed to have taken the plea partly to spare Jessica's family a lengthy trial. Prosecutors believed Crow showed genuine remorse, as evidenced by his 911 call. Jessica's parents were disappointed, hoping for the death penalty and a full confession. Crow, however, took the details of his crime to the grave, dying in prison in November 2011 at age 49 due to health issues. The case stands out for the innovative forensic work, particularly the analysis of the garbage bags, which even impressed the judge with its thoroughness and uniqueness.